everybody. All right. All right. This is a pretty cool topic. So I really hope you stay with me for the whole topic because it is just so incredibly important in the world that we live in. So for those who do not know me, my name is Allie Phillips. My business name is Manifested Harmony, and I am the Chief Master Catalyst at Manifested Harmony. I created this company 12 years ago, and it was all to help people, including myself, get healthy in an unhealthy world. So I come to this topic not only as an essential oil educator, but also as a certified health coach, a certified life coach. I have 4 different energy healing certifications. I'm also an attorney. Okay, so I like the logical part of this as well as the health and wellness aspect. So let's dive in. So, what I'm going to talk about in this class is hopefully going to help you understand that when it comes to the health of your home and your family and your lifestyle, what is it that you are most concerned about? What is it that you wish you could wave a magic wand and correct? So, with me, having a very busy legal career, I'm a former prosecuting attorney. I have spent, 20 of those years literally traveling, teaching, and you can get so busy in your life that you never think about what you're buying. And that was me. I was a habitual buyer. I just always bought the same thing. I didn't have time to look at ingredients, and my health paid a price for it. Toxins are in products, chemicals are in products, and they're hidden. And it's really not being tackled by anybody. So this is all about us being educated and making informed choices and literally voting with our dollars. So I'm, through this, I want to tell you some things to be on the lookout for, and then share what I do. So there's been a big push in recent years toward being aware of what we ingest. There's been a push toward non-GMO food, organic food, like really getting clear on what we're eating, a movement toward whole foods, not the store. I love the store, but foods where you look at it and you know what it is. Well, now we really need to start a movement to understand that what we put on our skin is just as important as what we ingest. What we smell is just as important as what we ingest, because all of it goes into our bloodstream. We as a society have been through the antibacterial phase, and what it ended up doing was making us unable to fight off germs. We went through a low fat, no fat phase, and it made everybody gain weight. And so we really have to educate ourselves and reduce our toxic exposure and just get back to basics and stop following a lot of fads that are out there and use our common sense. And this is where, if we are so busy and we're running on the go all the time, we're just, we're just not going to really understand how we can take control of our health, our wellness, our family, our home. And so, when we look at our skin, did you know that our skin is our largest organ? Absolutely our largest organ. So what are you putting on your skin? That was one of my aha moments. It's like, what? Sometimes the most basic thing, it's like, oh, I didn't know this, but I should have known this. So yeah, did you know our skin is our largest organ? So everything that we smell, ingest, and put on our skin goes into our bloodstream. And we are bombarded with toxic chemicals every minute of the day. Now, some we can't control, but others we can. We can't necessarily control the air outside. We can't control the off-gassing of the materials in a brand new car, in a carpet, in hardwood floor, if you paint a room. But there are certain things that we can control. And so with our skin being our largest organ, what we put on it and what comes into contact with our skin gets absorbed into our bloodstream and integrated into our body tissues. Our skin is not a coat of armor. It protects our body, but it's highly permeable. And it's not only the largest organ, it is the thinnest. Only 1/10 of an inch separate our delicate organs from a multitude of toxins, many of which have estrogen mimicking effects that can destroy all of our good health intentions. And toxic chemicals love to store in our body, in the brain, our breasts, and in fat cells. And so if you are constantly struggling with your weight, one of the best things that you can do is live a toxic-free life. Just get rid of toxic chemicals and you'll be amazed at what happens. So, these toxic chemicals can create a host of problems: allergies, birth defects, cancer, infertility, learning disabilities, reproductive problems, and the list goes on and on and on. And we want our homes to be clean. We want to think that we're doing the right thing. My philosophy is we don't know until we know. We don't know what we don't know until we know. And we want our homes to be clean, but most cleaners pose serious health risks. The household cleaning industry is largely unregulated, and most consumers are not aware of the hidden dangers like allergies, cancer, infertility, hormone disruption. And this is why education is the key. Because according to the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency here in the US, of nearly 3,000 top-selling chemicals in the US, only 7% have a full set of basic toxicity information. Only 7%. And the EPA relies on manufacturers to voluntarily test. Well, that costs money, so that's not going to happen. So there are a lot of chemicals on the market that have not been tested for safety or for health. Now, Europe has banned more than 1,222 times more chemicals than the US. 1,222 times more than the US. Let that sink in. And many companies and manufacturers hide behind trade secrets so that they don't have to enclose their ingredients. They believe that by disclosing the ingredients, somehow you and I are going to steal the recipe. Well, with the toxic ingredients they're using, I don't think so. That's not what's going to happen. But they hide behind it because legally they are allowed to. Now, I'm an attorney, and this makes me quite mad. It really does. It makes me really mad that they can do that. The Natural Resources Defense Council a few years ago tested 14 air fresheners and found that 12 contained phthalates, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, but yet none of the products listed that on their label because they didn't have to. And this is why it's important to find a company that you can trust where they are labeling properly, because proper labeling is not happening and it is legally allowed here in the United States. So greenwashing, we've all been a victim of it. We have. Green products are not necessarily safer, yet we're seeing them everywhere. The labels are literally green, full of flowers and trees and leaves and people who just look like they're super healthy. And they will even use words like natural, green, plant-derived, Well, maybe 0.5% is plant derived, but they put it in big letters on the label. It's called greenwashing. And we are paying 30% more for basically the same chemicals that are in the non-green products. And so many labels are now taking chemical ingredients and listing them as naturally occurring or plant derived so that we think that they are safe. Arsenic, uranium, mercury, and formaldehyde are all naturally occurring and highly poisonous. Just because something is naturally occurring doesn't mean it's good for you. So all natural and green isn't necessarily chemical free and non-toxic. And I see it, when I look at laundry detergents in particular, and if there is sodium lauryl sulfate in it, I'm now seeing plant derived behind it. Well, it is the processing that makes it toxic. Doesn't matter if it's derived from a plant, it's the processing. So this is very misleading. People are buying into it, and yet you're getting the same toxic products. So have you ever looked at the ingredients in your shampoo, your deodorant, your hand lotion, your face cream, your toothpaste, your laundry detergent, your shampoo, your conditioner, your shower gel? Have you ever looked at it? I would really encourage you to do that after watching this. Go get one of the bottles and look at the ingredients. Can you pronounce any of the ingredients? Do you have any idea what they are? When I did that, I thought I was buying all the green, natural products, and I was horrified. It's like, I do not even know what this is. And when I started researching it, it's like, how can they get away with this? Well, they can. They can. Most people have no idea what's in the products that they use. There's a lot of ingredients that we would be better off avoiding. So I'm going to go through a few of the big ones right now. It's not a complete list. There's a lot of chemicals that are out there that are harmful to us. This is simply a starting point of some of the big ones that you really need to be aware of and make some decisions about what you're bringing into your home and into your life. Because when I look at children in particular, they're going into puberty much earlier because of the hormone disruptors in products. We wonder why cancer rates are soaring instead of decreasing, especially when we have more medical advances, we have more organic options available, and we have a rise in brain disorders. All of this can be linked to chemicals in the products and the foods that we eat. So this is what I'm going to go through. All right, let's start with alcohol. I'm not talking about your dirty martini or your glass of wine. I'm talking about what's in your mouthwash. All right. But first of all, why do we need alcohol in mouthwash? We don't. We don't. Okay. Don't think that the alcohol and that burning sensation is really what makes it effective. Okay. We don't need it. And here's the thing. If you look at your mouthwash and if the alcohol content is over 25%, that alcohol has been linked to cancer of the mouth, tongue, and throat. So that's not good. Now, a lot of mouthwash actually contains more alcohol than wine or beer, and some contain phenol, which is a mildly acidic, toxic, white crystalline solid substance that is obtained from coal tar and used in chemical manufacturing. Like, seriously, who sat behind their desk one day and said, you know what? I think I'm going to call 1-800-coal tar and say, hey, do you got some of that phenol, that mildly acidic, toxic, white crystalline solid substance? Do you got any of that laying around? Because we think we want to put it in a personal care product. Who thought of that? This is where my lawyer brain goes and it drives me batty. So some mouthwashes contain phenol, be aware of that. or methyl salicylate, which is synthetic wintergreen. It's not even real. It's synthetic. And then pet dental sprays. Oh my word. Those have high levels of ethyl alcohol, and those are horrible for animals. So be very, very, very cautious about those. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to food dye and colors. So there's an ongoing debate about the effects of synthetic food dyes and colors, especially on children's behavior. So some studies have found that mixtures of synthetic colorings and the preservative sodium benzoate were associated with hyperactivity. We also have an increase in autoimmune disorders each year. And autoimmune is your body literally rejecting something, and then it just keeps fighting the body. Well, you start putting artificial things in the body, your body has a defense mechanism. It's going to start shooting everything down, and then it's not going to know to stop. So this one really should be avoided. And, you know, when I'm looking at food, you know, food dye and colorings, I'm also looking at pet toys. Almost all pet toys on the market are toxic. That's why I go with homemade toys for my cats that are organic, because of the toxicity of the food dyes and colors. So, I mean, there's been studies on these, and it's not good. It's not good. I mean, the caramel colors, which when I was doing some research is in Listerine mouthwash, has been linked to tumors. So, and it's also been linked to cancer. So this is one to avoid. And unfortunately, it's in a lot of foods that really appeal to kids, like the easy foods that, you know, busy parents are going to grab to give to their kids. So you really got to be aware of this. What about fragrance? Oh my gosh, this is a biggie. I mean, for me, being in the essential oil world, this is such a biggie for me. Fragrance, first of all, is not essential oils. Okay. Pure essential oils are not labeled fragrance ever, ever. Fragrance is frankly found in everything that has a smell other than pure essential oils, including your shampoo, that lavender scented hand lotion that you like, pet shampoos, smelly collars, you know, that pet stores sell. And what it is just a chemical combination of artificial synthetic fragrances. And here's the thing. Under labeling laws, a manufacturer doesn't have to list what's in fragrance because it's a trade secret. It's a trade secret. So lavender fragrance is not lavender. It's laboratory created. There is more lavender scented products sold on the market than there is lavender that is naturally grown and harvested on the planet every year. That's how much is fake. Now, toluene is in fragrance. It is a toxic ingredient. It is a solvent for paint, for rubber, for sealants. It is a known neurotoxin that causes loss of muscle control, brain damage, headaches, memory loss, speech, hearing, and vision problems, and it's in fragrance. And this is what most people are allergic to. You know, when somebody says to me, I'm allergic to essential oils, no, if it's a pure essential oil, you're not. What you're allergic to is a synthetic fragrance. And your body now is so habitually trained that when it smells a fragrance, it goes into an allergic reaction. So that's what people are reactive to. And it is one of the top 5 allergens in the world. And when I think about perfume, where do women put it? We put it around our neck and then wonder why we end up having thyroid problems. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's go to heavy metals. Heavy metals have an estrogenic effect on breast cancer cells. That's huge. That is huge. So aluminum, arsenic, iron, lead, mercury, nickel are heavy metals. So aluminum is the #1 ingredient in conventional antiperspirants. And there is a movement to take out the aluminum. And again, who sat at their desk and said, let's put aluminum in antiperspirant? I mean, who thinks of this stuff? So research has revealed that very small amounts of aluminum are needed to produce neurotoxicity. Very small amounts, that's all you need, and you have neurotoxicity. And since 1911, experimental evidence has repeatedly demonstrated that chronic aluminum intoxication reproduces the hallmarks of Alzheimer's disease. Heavy metals cause tremors, personality changes, restlessness, anxiety, sleep disorders, depression, cancer. And for pets, I am very concerned because there is little regulation about heavy metal levels in pet food, pet treats, and especially pet toys. I mean, there have been some scary studies about those dog tennis balls that actually have more heavy metals in them than a real tennis ball. So be very cautious of the toys that you buy pets. I highly recommend, like, I don't even buy from pet stores. I have yet to find a pet store that sells a truly natural pet toy. I go to friends who make toys, or find an organic baby store and buy baby toys. That's what I buy for my cats. Now for dogs, it's going to be a little trickier. But there's a lot of heavy metals, unfortunately, in pet toys. All right, let's go to parabens. This is getting depressing, isn't it? It's just crazy that this is in our world. So parabens are a cheap preservative and not always listed on the label, and that's legal. So a study done by the Journal of Applied Toxicology detected high amounts of parabens in breast cancer cells. So parabens are able to bind to estrogen receptors where they encourage breast cancer cell growth. It mimics natural estrogen that leads to cancer. It's been banned in Japan, Sweden, and the European Union. It's found in skincare, lotions, deodorants, pet shampoos, and the list goes on. All right, let's go to polyethylene glycol, PEG. So ethoxylation is an industrial process in which ethylene oxide is added to alcohols and phenols to turn them into a surfactant, which is sudsy, okay? The EPA considers PEG so toxic that they require gloves and goggles when disposing and burying it. But yet somebody at some point in the history of our world thought it'd be a good idea to put PEG in baby care items, cleaners, deodorants, lotions, shampoos, sunscreens, toothpaste. When I look at newborn baby washes and lotions, they have PEG in them. So basically we're smearing a toxic chemical all over these brand new baby souls that have no immune system. It's also found in Miralax. It's the main ingredient in antifreeze, and it's been linked to dermatitis, kidney damage, and seizures. It may damage cell membranes. It is pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Phthalates. Phthalates are a group of chemicals used to soften and increase the flexibility of plastic and vinyl. So, so again, what are they doing in body sprays, cleaners, deodorants, lotions, plastic packaging? Why isn't it listed on the labels? So this can affect hormone concentration and development in animals and children and adults. So phthalates can help make nail polish chip resistant and fragrances last longer. But it has major hormone implications, and it is quite dangerous. The most dangerous of them all is sodium lauryl sulfate. It is banned in Canada and the European Union, and it's in about 90% of personal care products like cleaners, shampoos, conditioners, soap, toothpaste. It's listed in popular green products. So if you have a popular brand name green product that you bought at a grocery store, or, you know, kind of a big, I don't like to name names, but like a big convenience store, you're probably going to find sodium lauryl sulfate. And it's usually the second or the third ingredient, which means it's a high concentration. And it's a foaming agent, but it's also an irritant. It's a mouth irritant, yet they put it in toothpaste. It is a corrosive, a pollutant, a pesticide. It's an irritant that is shown to cause DNA mutation. What it does is it breaks down the skin's protective barrier and then pushes toxins deeper in the body. So again, here's my lawyer brain. Rudy, you know I go on a rampage about this. Who sat in their office one day and said, let's take some sodium lauryl sulfate. Let's stick it in toothpaste and your laundry detergent and your shampoo. Just let you rub it all over your body. This is just so wrong. It's so very wrong. Sunscreen. Okay, so we're coming in. So I'm recording this on the first day of spring, 2023. We're coming into sun season. So sunscreens can contain ingredients that are hormone disruptors, estrogen mimickers, can cause allergies and cell damage, leading to cancer. So avobenzone, benzophenone, ethoxycinnamate, PABA, and oxybenzone are the big ones. These are the big ones that are in sunscreen. So what's interesting, there was a study a few years ago in California, and over 96% of people from Southern California tested positive for oxybenzone in their blood, and it's showing up in fish because of people going in the ocean with sunscreen. So this is why certain locations are saying you have to have, you either cannot use sunscreen or it has to be reef safe, like Hawaii requires reef safe, because it's destroying the oceans, but it's getting in fish, and then it's literally poisoning people. And then last but not least, let's talk about triclosan. So triclosan is classified by the EPA as a pesticide and a probable carcinogen. It was recently banned in soaps and hand sanitizers, but it's still in one very popular toothpaste. It is a pesticide, cancer causer, creates antibiotic resistance, disrupts the thyroid, can result in poor sperm quality, infertility, and obesity. Very problematic. And this was in all the hand sanitizers up until a couple of years ago. And even after the ban a couple of years ago, I still saw it in hand sanitizers. All right, so that's kind of depressing. So, you know, I want you to think about all the personal care and household products you use every day. You know, women on average use anywhere from 12 to 15 products containing about 168 ingredients. Men use about 6 products containing about 85 ingredients. How many of those are chemical? And this is where you got to look at the label. I'm finding that many products no longer put the ingredients on the label. They make you go to their website, and they don't even make it easy to find. You got to go dig around. Many of the laundry detergents and dryer sheets and fabric softeners, you don't see the ingredients on the label. You have to go to the website. So if you're in the store, you literally will have to pull out your phone and research. So I think that's very problematic, and that's what's happening. But what goes on our skin and what we breathe and what we ingest all goes into our bloodstream. And so my philosophy is, if you can't drink it, don't put it on your skin. And if you can't drink it, don't smell it. That's been my philosophy for about the last 10 years, and it's held me well. So what can you do? All right, I'm going to give you some ideas and then talk about some products. And I want to tell you what I did. So, I mean, first of all, open up your windows. The air inside your home is more toxic than the air outside. Got to have fresh air, even in the winter. You know, open up your windows, ditch the plug-ins, the candles, the fragrance sprays, and swap it out with an essential oil diffuser, and not any essential oil. I'm finding too many essential oils on the market are adulterated, which means they put something else in that lavender essential oil bottle because it doesn't smell like lavender, and it has too many scary like cautions on it. I use Young Living because not only can I ingest the oils, I can safely smell them. I can put them on my skin because either way it's going into the bloodstream. So ditch all of the ways that you are scenting your home and try a diffuser with essential oils. You're going to be amazed. And Young Living is safe for these guys. So when you have 2-legged and 4-legged children, you want to use the best essential oils. You know, use plant-based cleaners. You know, you can dust your home with a damp rag and even put a drop of essential oil on it. You know, I'm going to talk about a plant-based cleaner that I use all throughout my house. Wash all your produce before eating. I'm going to talk about a product that I use because even organic, you know, produce really needs to be cleaned. And look into making your own products. You know, I make a blend that is my dish soap. I make hand soap. You can make skincare. You can make bath and body products. Or you can just go to Young Living. They've done the work for you. It's all plant-based, cruelty-free. Almost all of it is vegan and gluten-free, so you can rest assured that it's going to be safe for you and your family. What I did, when I realized this, especially sodium lauryl sulfate, I threw out everything in one fell swoop. Boom. I threw out all my cleaners. That's where I started. I started first with cleaners, and now I buy all my cleaning products from Young Living. The second thing I did was I threw out all of my skincare products. So that includes lotions, face moisturizer, but also anything in the shower, shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, toothpaste, deodorant, all of that. That was the next thing that I switched. And then the third thing was supplements, because a lot of supplements don't have sufficient ingredients that the body can actually absorb. So how I rationalized it was that I was spending the money anyway, and I want to vote with my dollars. And because I have gotten to know the company and the transparency of the company, and I've been to their farms where the botanicals grow, I trust them. And they list 100% of ingredients on the label. You will not find any chemical, anything toxic at all. And they are outrageously transparent. Even if you email them a question, you actually get a response. Name me another company that does that. So you can significantly decrease your family's exposure to chemicals, your pets' exposure to chemicals, by using essential oils for cleaning. It's really not as difficult as it seems. You can make your own cleaner in a cost-effective way, and it is safe. You can diffuse to clean the air, and it is safe. Just yesterday, I made a shower soap with Castile soap, jojoba oil for moisturizing. I put essential oils in it, and it works great. It is that simple. It is that simple to do. So you can use basic things that you have in your home, like vinegar and baking soda and borax and coconut oil. I make lip balms that are so easy. This is what I like to have at my, at events that I have at my house. I teach people how to make these things very easily. but you can also make your own cleaners. So let me show you some other things that are very helpful. So for those of you who registered for this class, you're going to get an email with the recording, and I'm going to attach a document that has some do-it-yourself essential oil cleaning recipes. Now, if you're just watching this and you hadn't registered and you're like, hey, I want that document, just reach out and I'll send it to you. And they are great for making your own products. I mean, for air fresheners, you can use a diffuser. You can create your own cleaners, or you can use Young Living's cleaner and add even more oils to it. There are so many ways that you can use essential oils to naturally clean, because essential oils are naturally antibacterial, antiviral, antiseptic, antimicrobial. So they're very, very beneficial to use. So, you know, Young Living is more than essential oils. There is Dobby's tail. Dobby, move your tail. Oh my gosh, he's so funny. Every Zoom, Dobby tail. Okay. I guess it wouldn't be complete without him doing that. So Young Living is far more than essential oils. Young Living is a wellness company, and they are giving us options for a healthier lifestyle. We have all used products with chemicals in them. All of us. We all have. This is not about shaming. This is not about feeling bad or feeling guilty. We've all done it. We've all done it. I was the queen of the plugins and candles. Oh my gosh, I love them. And I can't believe I didn't kill everybody in the house. This is not about product shaming or you feeling bad. It's about empowering you, because we don't know what we don't know until we learn it. And once you learn this, it's like, wow, things are going to dramatically change. So what area of your home do you want to make a difference in first? Is it personal care products? Is it nutritional supplements? Is it cleaning? I mean, if you have questions, reach out and I will help you, especially if you have never worked with Young Living before. I will help you through the process. This is what I do, is help people figure out where they should start and what they need. So let me talk about cleaning with Thieves products. So Young Living has an entire line of cleaning products made with the Thieves essential oil, which is a blend of cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, lemon, and rosemary. Very powerful cleaning combination of those 5 oils. Their products are 100% plant and mineral based. You're not going to find any of those chemicals with the long names at all. It's organic. It's beyond organic. It's biodegradable and smells amazing. So when I switched all of my cleaning products to Thieves, I had a chunk of hair right here on my head grow back. And I didn't know what it was from until it happened a second time when I switched out my skincare. And I had another chunk of hair grow back. I didn't know that I had a problem until my body self-corrected. I literally had to stop pushing the toxins in my body. So what I love about the Thieves cleaner is that it's concentrated. And I was just talking about this today at my networking meeting. You buy a bottle, it's concentrated, you get a glass spray bottle. I can literally make about 50 to 60 glass spray bottles with that one container, which I think is about $28. Most people spend $500 a year in cleaning products. They have to have a bathroom cleaner, a kitchen cleaner, a sink cleaner, an outdoor cleaner, a grill cleaner, an oven cleaner. Yeah, you just need one. It's going to cost you like 28 bucks. That's it. So because of how powerful this Thieves oil blend is, they created an entire line of products: cleaner, hand sanitizer, dish soap, hand soap. They got cough drops. They got a chest rub that is great when you have respiratory distress. They have safe toothpaste. They have the oil. They have, what's not on here is laundry soap. They have a sink scrub. It's like a powder, and it'll scrub your sink. They have so many amazing products. They have a fruit and veggie wash. So these are the things that I have in my home, and they last a very long time because they are oil-based, and oils go a long way. So personal care products. This is the second thing that I swapped out. So Young Living has shampoos and conditioners. They have hand and body lotion. They have, skincare. They have face lotions. They have hand soap and bar soap and bath and shower gel and deodorants and lip balms and so much more. It's safe, toxin-free options for your body, for your life, because what goes on your skin goes in your body. And this was next on my list. And that's when the second chunk of hair grew back. And I did it slowly with a few products each month until I totally ditched and switched. Because I was already spending the money. I took the money that I was spending elsewhere and I just transferred it to Young Living. And I've been doing that now for 10 years. And it's greatly helped my health. Absolutely. Then the next thing I did was my skincare. So Young Living has amazing skincare products. I mean, people say to me all the time, oh my gosh, Allie, your skin looks amazing. And it's like, if you only knew how old I was. Don't tell. And it's because I literally have oils from the inside out and the outside in. These are better than the high-end, high-priced department store products that frankly are full of questionable ingredients. I'm just going to say that, questionable. I've used these. Not only are they less expensive, they work better. And there may or may not have been a situation in my business networking group where I was talking about the Bloom skincare line. And I was telling everybody how it's plant-based, it's mineral-based, it's vegan, it's cruelty-free, it's gluten-free. And I said, you can even eat it. And I did. I tasted the lotion. It's like, this really tastes good. It really does. Because what we ingest, what we smell, and what goes on our skin all goes into our bloodstream. If you can't eat it, it ought not go on your skin. So we have several skincare lines. We have the Balance skincare line for oily and acne-prone skin. We have Bloom, which is for mature skin to help lighten and brighten and help with fine lines and wrinkles. We have the Art skincare system, which, oh my gosh, it's so rejuvenating for any skin type. And then specialized products like acne treatment and face scrub and serums and all sorts of amazing products. I have everything on the screen there and I love it all. Absolutely love it all. But we can't forget about kids and we can't forget about the animals in our life. I use so many of these products, obviously not the lotions, but so many of these products are for the benefit of my pets because they're walking on the floors and then licking their paws. Well, with kids, we have a line of products for kids. We even have a line of products for babies, because what do babies do? They put their mouth on everything. So you really need to make sure that you're using the safest, cleanest products. And, too many kids are just growing up and they just have these little chemical bodies. I see it in their weight, their behavior, their skin issues, their allergies, their compromised immune systems. And Young Living has better options. They really have better options. They have oils to help them sleep and focus and study and feel good and feel happy and calm down. Our diffusers are also night lights for them. We have vitamins that taste good. I mean, I actually take some of them. We have enzymes to help their digestive tract. We have shampoo and shower gel and toothpaste to make sure that they also have a non-toxic lifestyle. So why did I switch over all my stuff to Young Living? I mean, it was when I was going through a health crisis. I was in stage 4 adrenal failure and Hashimoto's, Graves, autoimmune disorders, chronic fatigue. I mean, I was a mess. And my doctor, my holistic doctor with 6 medical degrees, looked at me and he said, you have to detox every aspect of your life, from what you eat to everything around you, absolutely everything. And he's like, we're doing it all now. And I mean, it took me a while, but when I found Young Living, that made all the difference in the world. And it's because they have their own farms. You can visit them. That's how you get the transparency and you see what they do. But 100% of all essential oils come from a Young Living farm or one of their partner farms that follow our seed to seal standard. And this is what makes the difference. And it's another reason why our products are safe for animals. It's because of that seed to seal process. So there's a couple of ways you can get started if you haven't, or if you already are in Young Living and you're like, well, I haven't tried some of these other products. I only have the oils. The oils are honestly, the oil bottles are the smallest part of Young Living. It's probably only 1/3 of their product inventory. Everything else is lifestyle to help you live a healthy life. So let's do good, better, best. So a good option is to just pick a few items that you want to ditch and switch and put them in your cart and order. So maybe you want to start with your kitchen first. You're like, I need the Thieves household cleaner, and maybe I'll get a diffuser. Or maybe you want to focus on your bedroom. So you want a diffuser, maybe you want some calming oils, and you want to get, you know, some of the skincare products. The better option is to get one of the starter bundles. There is a Thieves cleaning starter bundle. I'm going to talk about a couple of others on the next slide, but get a starter bundle because they are actually priced at a savings. Now, anybody who orders 100 in product value, which is about $100, you automatically unlock a 24% wholesale discount. And what that means is just what I said. You unlock a 24% wholesale discount. There's no tricks or expectations. That's it. You unlock it with that 100 PV product value order. The bundles do that. Plus you get extra discounts for ordering a bundle. Now, the best option is to order the bundle and order it on Loyalty Rewards, because when you are going through your home and slowly, as you want to ditch and switch, you're going to be buying every month. So you might as well earn points that you can cash in for free products. Okay. So I'll talk about that in a little bit. But let me tell you about this Thieves starter bundle. It has products to get you started. It's got the Thieves household cleaner. It's got hand soap, toothpaste, hand sanitizer, mouthwash without alcohol. You've got a couple of sprays, which to me act like Lysol, like you can, or like you can spray it on a surface. And then you got Thieves oil. But I'd also recommend adding in the laundry soap, the fruit and veggie cleaner, and then we have like a kitchen and bath scrub, which is amazing, that I love. And this is where you're going to go completely all natural, plant-based, healthy. And you're going to notice a big difference. That is one of the best bundles that you can get. Now, there are other bundles. So maybe you're like, well, I really want to focus on, you know, energy and nutrition. If that's your jam, then you want the Ningxia starter bundle. Currently, our team is running a 14-day weight loss challenge where Ningxia Red is the primary product. And a lot of it is about getting your energy back. If you're looking to ditch the room sprays and the candles and the plugins, then you're going to want to look at the premium starter kit where you're going to get 12 oils and a diffuser. that's going to be what you want to look at. If you want to focus on the little ones in your life, there's a little Oilers starter bundle. I mean, we even have CBD with essential oils in them. And so I mentioned loyalty rewards, that's the best way to order. So I've been in Young Living for 10 years. I have been on loyalty rewards for 9.5. I have never missed a month in 9.5 years because I have been ditching and switching. And then once you do, you just rinse and repeat, because you always need cleaners. You always need toothpaste. You always need shampoo. You always need something. And it's a subscription box monthly where you change it, what you need every month. You earn cashback points up to 25%. So if you're ordering $50, I mean, the minimum is $50 a month to earn your points. And if you order $50 a month, when you start getting your 25% back, that adds up. I get about 1,000 points a year. That's $1,000 that I can cash in for free products. That's a lot of thieves cleaner. That really is. So, I mean, this is a rewards program, and I can't imagine not ordering this way, because it not only is it money saving, it is health saving. Because you're already spending your money. Why not spend it and know that you're getting the healthiest products that you can? And then you get cashback bonuses. You get points and you get free products. You can, and it's amazing. Like I said, I've been on it 9.5 years. And then, this may or may not be for you, but Young Living has opportunities where you can simply enjoy the wellness benefits of the products, but you can also earn your products for free through loyalty rewards, but you can also earn free products and get thank you commissions from Young Living simply by sharing. And that's what I do. I just started telling people, and they're like, oh my gosh, I love this hand soap. I love this cleaner. I love that diffuser. I love these oils. People started joining Young Living. I started getting commission checks in the mail. Initially, I had no idea what was going on. It's like, why am I getting these checks? It was so funny. So now I love helping people. I love helping people. And if they buy, that's great for them. Young Living pays me to basically be their marketing person. You can also be paid to be their marketing person. So it's a great way that people are earning an extra $50 a month to pay for their order, $100 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, or more. So people are doing this to get their monthly order paid for, pay for their utilities, pay for their car, pay their mortgage, or have it as a career. So I always like to tell people about that, because I never know where people are at. And you never know. You never know what's going to change in your life. And this absolutely is a beautiful opportunity. And I know so many people who, through the pandemic in particular, their Young Living monthly check saved them. So, and it's just fun. I love teaching about this. So, all right, there is my contact information if you have any questions. So I hope this was informative and helpful. And like I said, if you registered for this class, I will send you the recording, and you're going to get a free handout. And for those of you who are here live, I'm also going to mail you a booklet that even has more detail about having a naturally clean home and lifestyle. So I'm going to mail that to you. So be on the lookout, just as a thank you for being here. All right. So I'm going to stop the recording for those of you live if you have questions. So for those of you who are watching the recording, thanks for being here. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me.